Sit down and relax. It's time for number 2. It's awesome and fun packed. Let's release the number 2. Two show, two show, two show, two show, two.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's special edition of The Two Show, coming to you in aid of people affected by the volcano eruption in St. Vincent. Now, this happened a few weeks ago and didn't get a whole lot of media coverage just because of everything that's been going on in the world, everywhere else. But it was really a devastating volcano eruption, destroying homes. People had to evacuate, and farmland and wildlife has been destroyed. So it really is a good cause. So from that lot of hot air to our lot of hot air, we are going to bring to you tonight several stand-up comedians and some special videos and also some other extra special things. So sit back and relax and enjoy this evening's entertainment. So I have to tell you, but also a human child. Now, it was a bit of a surprise when I found out I was pregnant, not because it was an accident or anything, but because it took us quite a long time. Not the act itself, that was just a standard 20-minute from finger to finish. And now we know it takes us about that long because it's the perfect time to order a takeaway, have a quickie, and then get dressed again for your food to arrive. It is a risky game, though. You really don't want your delivery driver to come first. That is the last time we invite Raoul in for a threesome. But basically, we were trying for a baby for a long time. And I think part of the reason it took us a long time is because I have a super irregular menstrual cycle. So we never really knew when to time it. Now, some people think that the menstrual cycle and the lunar cycle are linked because they're usually about the same length, but not mine. Mine's like 30-day cycle, 45-day cycle, 239-day cycle. I think my body's like, fuck you, Moon. Maybe we'll start acting like you when you let women on you. It's very behind the times. It's very anti-feminist, the Moon. It's very behind the times. It's got a worse admissions policy than a Saudi motoring club these days. You know what? I bet if the Moon disappeared for 239 days, NASA would do a very comprehensive job of finding out what the hell happened to it. But I never got any answers about my issues, despite several emails to NASA. Now, apparently, when women spend lots of time together, their menstrual cycles sort of sync up. So I work with a lot of women. So whenever I thought one of them was on their period, I used to kind of like hang around with them lots, spend lots of time with them, just desperately trying to get our reproductive systems to sync up with each other, like we're a pair of wireless speakers trying to link up via Bluetooth or Bluefoof. But it obviously worked because here I am up the duff now. Now, when you're pregnant, you've got that super daunting event looming. Yeah, the cringy baby shower your friends are going to throw you. But no, I'm really, the daunting event, it's the birth, isn't it? And, you know, I am worried about that. And one of the things that I'm worried about, and I'm ashamed that I'm worried about this, because I'm going to be in the worst pain of my life bringing a new human being into the world, but I'm worried about the state of my lady garden, because I'm a hairy girl. My nickname in sex was Nolina, after Noel Gallagher, because we had the same eyebrows, hence the fringe these days. but it's difficult to maintain, and soon I'm not going to be able to reach down there. And you know what? It's not just vanity. I'm worried that if the baby inherits my sort of gorilla gene and comes out with a full head of hair, how is the midwife going to see when it's crowning? She literally won't be able to see the woods for the bush. Now, obviously, there is one solution to this, and that's to go get a wax. But I just feel ashamed. Like, I don't want to show what I've got down there to a beautician. I feel like taking my lady garden to a garage is like to the beautician. It's like taking an R-Edge Ford Fiesta to the garage. They'll get me to pop the bonnet. They'll take a look. Oh, well, I can do it for you, love, but it's not going to be cheap. Cost in labour alone is going to be astronomical. Might have to get an order in. Looks like you're leaking fluid from somewhere and all. Right, on that beautifully graphic note, we're going to go on to our first proper act of the evening. He is a friend to the Two Show. He's been on a couple of our shows before. I believe he is coming to us from Rome. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All the way from Rome. We're very international this evening. It is Michael Monkhouse.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks. So, how you doing? You doing all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the level of energy I want to maintain. Yeah, let's keep it going. So, how you doing? You doing all right?
Yay!
Think I care? Thanks to Viney for starting the show. I love that stuff about the hair, you know, because they had a competition to find the world's most hirsute pubis. Yeah, I won that by a hair. Yeah, I love the stuff about the moon as well, because I read on Wikipedia, so it must be true. Yeah, I read scientists are trying to find a way to grow food on the moon. Isn't that cool? Yeah, fuck Africa. Let's make it on the moon. Yeah, wonderful. You know, I love it when people say all the way from Italy, because this is Zoom. I could be the next room for the effort I've made, you know, but thank you anyway. I do like that. Anyway, my name is Michael Monkhouse, Michele Convento, if you're on Google Translate. I've been asked to take all the swearing out of my act. Good night. No, seriously, I've been asked to stop talking about the Spice Girls. Oh,
No.
oh, go on. Oh, don't patronize me. I've been asked to stop talking about the Spice Girls. So if that's what you want, what you really, really want, to stop right now, thank you very much. Then goodbye, my friend. Because too much of one thing is bad enough. Yeah, there's always one Spice Girls fan who gets that, yeah. And it's usually me. I'm joking, but in honor of the Spice Girls, I called my first kid Jerry, Melanie, Victoria, Emma Monkhouse. God, he hates me. He's never forgiven me, you know. I have a confession to make. Sometimes I think about the Spice Girls in the nude. Other times I keep my clothes on for it. It gets cold on the bus, doesn't it? We've all been there. So anyway, I am in Rome. After 20 years in Rome, I finally found a great place to work. Yeah, London. Yeah, it's bugger all here, believe me. So this is Rome 20 years ago. Bleeding bus ain't coming. This is Rome now. I've got this awesome application on my telephone. It says bleeding bus ain't coming. That's progress. But seriously, I have found a great place to work. I used to hate my job, but now I'm an astronomer and my job is looking up. Yeah, you might have laughed. That's my only clean joke. So anyway, what did John Lennon say to Mussolini? I know you're depressed, but nothing to get hung about. What did John Lennon say to Mussolini the next day? Let me take you down. I said to Paul McCartney, who has the biggest penis in Southeast England? He said, your mother should know. Yeah. I said to Tracy Chapman, what's the difference between teenage boys and words? She said, words don't come easily. Yeah. Yeah, it takes time, but it's worth it, isn't it? Yeah. So, because I'm joking here, but I couldn't believe this. There was the possibility of a concert with Paul McCartney. Yeah, Paul McCartney, right? And Jerry Halliwell. Sorry, even I had to laugh at that, you know, Paul McCartney, Jerry Halliwell, like, you know, member of the greatest, most important, influential band of all time, next to Paul McCartney. I mean, fuck that, you know. That's never going to work, is it? But seriously, I remember, because I love the Beatles. I think the Beatles are almost as good as the Spice Girls. That's how much I like the Beatles. And a couple of years ago here in Rome, there was a concert with Ringo Starr, yeah. And I kind of wanted to go because it's a Beatle. But then I thought at this point in life, it's probably better to die without having seen any Beatle as opposed to just Ringo, you know? I mean, so I just imagine, like, you know, my great-grandchildren sitting on my knee, listening to Sergeant Pepper going, oh, this is awesome. And I said, oh, yeah, yeah. And I've seen one of them live. Oh, my God, you've seen a Beatle live? Which one? Well, you know, doesn't really matter which one, does it? It's the principle of thing. Oh, fuck off, Granddad. He doesn't count, you know. But anyway, I think my time's running out. So I'm going to finish in that incredibly original way, which is actually a herb pun. That's my time. That's all from me. You've been mediocre as usual. Glad that's over. Thank you. Go on.
Okay, thank you very much, Michael. I love thinking about the Spice Girls because that was like my glory days of youth.
Yeah.
So
Don't laugh at my religion.
I like reminiscing about the Spice Girls. Good times.
Yeah. Passes the
Right,
time
okay,
is
so without further ado, we have a special animated puppet video, which I believe Paul can correct me if I'm wrong. Was it made in only 48 hours?
Yes, me and my wife
Wow.
from Splodge Designs, we did this as a 48-hour puppet challenge.
Okay, so
It
very
is what you
impressive. Okay, let's take a look at that. Sorry, I'm talking over you there, Paul. Sorry.
No, enjoy.
I'm thinking if I interpreted that puppet, the moral of the story is that everything can be solved through stand-up comedy. Is that
That's
right?
it. It basically defeats everything, even the most strongest, fiercest wolf in the land.
Exactly.
You can reduce him to tears with comedy.
Right, no more interruptions, guys, because we're back to talking about me and my pregnancy and how it's the most exciting, important thing going on in the world right now. Obviously, I don't mean that, but I kind of do. So my mum is super excited that I'm pregnant. It's her first grandchild, but my mum is a bit strange. She's a bit of a funny character. She texted me recently saying, "Oh, help, I'm in floods at Paddington." And I was like, I rang her and said, A, what are you doing in London? You're a 65-year-old retiree who lives in Dorset. And B, why would Paddington be flooded? It's like 3 miles from the Thames. But it turns out she just got overly emotional watching the 2014 Hugh Bonneville film Paddington. Now, and once she sent me this picture of what looked like a delicious meaty stew. So I'd go round to her house for dinner. But it turns out that was just the Felix, as good as it looks, she bought for her fur baby. Yeah, that's right. My own mum cat dished me. Right. We're going to move on to our next act now. This is another friend of the show who I believe has been on the number 2 show. Local comedian who has been incredibly prolific during lockdown, creating lots of his own shows and podcasts and everything. Please give a hand for Kim Nash.
Whoa.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, just keep the applause going, please. It's my vanity. It helps. Thank you. Finally, someone actually appreciates me, unlike my family.
Whoa.
My family don't appreciate me. Anyway, so it's good to be here at the number 2 show. It's excellent to be here. You could have chosen anyone else on the comedy circuit, but you went for me. Your priorities aren't high here, are they? You know, it's fine. Yeah, kill the mood while I'm here. That's my job. Anyway, so let me tell you a bit about myself. My first name is actually unisex, which I think is a lie for 2 reasons. Number 1, I could never afford uni. Look at me, okay? Just look at me. And the second reason why I think having a unisex name is a lie, in my opinion, is I don't get sex. I do this on any other comedy show and they're like, ha, virgin, and I'm like, ha, true. Truth hurts. Truth hurts. It really, really does hurt, especially. So Viney was talking about her mother just now. My mother is, I don't know about if you guys ever had this. Have you ever had your mum call you up at 3 o'clock in the morning, pissed out her head, just to tell you where you were conceived?
No.
No, must just be me then. Must just be me. Weird family. She literally phoned me up recently and went, hey, You want to know where you were conceived? Not really, Mum. I've just had a wank. I don't particularly wish to know. I don't particularly wish to know. Thanks very much. Shut up. Get this. You were conceived on a pig farm. What? Excuse me? Could you just repeat that? Pig farm. Cool. That explains why your husband said your vagina smells like bacon. I love the reaction there. half of the people in this room are like, oh, that's bad. The other half of the room are like, intriguing. Intriguing. We got any vegans in?
No.
Right, okay, we got vegans in. That means that last joke doesn't apply to you. Okay? See, I'm an equal opportunities guy, okay? If you're vegan, you get treated just like everyone else. Except you're not like everyone else. It's true. Oh, don't.
We're extra special.
Oh,
we're
extra special.
Extra
that happens
special.
at every show I do. I pick on the vegans, and the vegans fight back. You know,
They're known
It's
for
amazing
that.
they've got the energy.
yeah, I know, right?
They're
You've got
known
the
for that.
energy. Good for you. Good for you. So, I don't know about you guys, but does your bank account ever talk to you? No, must just be me.
No.
My bank account on a regular basis only ever says 2 words to me, and it's ha ha poor. Stop stating the fucking obvious. I hate people when they state the obvious. Like, I went into a coffee shop recently to get a cup of water because I'm a normal person. I go to a coffee shop for a fucking cup of water, you know, working on a budget, you know. And I went in there, and for some reason, I don't know why I put this into the joke. I'm going to pay for a cup of water. Cup of water is fucking free. Like, who pays for water? Except if you own your own flat, then you have to pay your water bill. But apart from that, when do you ever pay for water? You know? And my bank account, it's a dick. It's a complete dick. Have you ever wondered, as a comic, where you're supposed to segue to in the middle of a joke?
No.
No, that's what's going through my brain right now. I based a 3-year comedy career off of jack shit. just turn up to a pub or Zoom room, as it has been for the last year, and just try and make people laugh, because laughter is the best medicine. Although I don't think laughter has quite cured COVID yet, as far as I'm aware. No, okay, right, moving on from that joke. Moving on. Okay, it works on the Americans. Okay, it works on the fucking Americans. Oh, great. Oh, here we
No,
go.
it doesn't.
Finally, 1 minute. Thank fuck. Thank fuck. And Moncaz is just spamming a group chat I'm in about Spice Girls. Okay, so
No comment.
I don't know about you guys.
Swearing too.
I'm
I
here.
know, right? It's fine. I don't know about you guys. Okay, cool. It's your own time you're wasting. You realise that?
Come on, tell us.
Thank you.
Go on.
As if I needed your input.
Wow.
Oh,
The beacons
I'm
are
sorry.
Vegan.
It's fine. So I've been, as Viney mentioned, I've been quite prolific over the lockdown period, doing loads of shows in America, Australia, Germany. Yeah, Germany has a sense of humour. You never knew that. But I want to tell you some of the worst introductions I've had on American shows. The first one is, this next comedian is the white Kevin Hart. Excuse me? The white Kevin Hart? Really? I'm young enough to be a Gary Glitter victim, okay? You know, I get away with it. And the worst one, I got introduced on an American show going, this next guy is the leader of the Redcoats. What? Are you just... Right, look, America, we fucked up, okay? We fucked up. The British Empire was lost because we got fucked. There is no joke there. It just shows the stupidness of Britain. And on that bombshell, I'm going to go backstage whilst I've still got some dignity left intact. I've been kidnapped. Thank you very much. You've been brilliant. Thank you.
Whoa.
Thank you very much, Kim. Now, is Gary Glitter dead?
No, he's getting out of prison next year.
Technically.
Because I'm like, are you actually too young to be a Gary Glitter victim? Was he?
You're never too young to be a Gary Glitter victim.
Is he in prison?
Oh, there's funny things happening again.
God.
Yeah.
What's happening again? What's going on? More stupid hacking going on. Ah.
Oh, the hackers.
Hello.
Such a partridge thing.
Whoa.
Oh, the hackers. They're taking over.
Yes, this is the actual planned hacking. Nothing to do with the strange sound problems that happened before. That wasn't us. Us, by the way, is Portsmouth Improv Experience. Pie, because everyone likes pie. And we are the masters of making shit up. So we will be making things up today based on your suggestions. So I will be asking the great hosts of this program to be keeping an eye out for any suggestions and passing them along to me, calling them out as we see them. So the first thing I'm going to need is an indoor location. Any specific indoor location for the first scene to take place. So while we're waiting for that to come up, I will explain the first game. So the first game that we are going to do is called New Choice. For this, myself and one of our newest performers, Kat, will be performing a scene, and Danny will be, there she is, Danny will be calling out New Choice. And when he does, at any time, whoever just spoke is going to have to change whatever they just said. So for example, yeah, I was just down at the seafront and I got myself an ice cream.
New Choice.
I was down at the seafront and I got pooped on by a seagull.
New Choice.
And yeah, and I got pooped on by a Pompey football fan. And and yeah, it just got everywhere. It just got everywhere. So so I obviously I ran into the sea, and
New
so
Choice. Yeah.
well, obviously I ran into the coffee cup and ordered myself a coffee. So anyway, that's how it goes. So I'm looking at some suggestions for our actual location. A communal bin shed in a block of flats. So this scene takes place in a communal bin shed in a block of flats. Vicky,
Yeah.
it's our lucky day.
Amazing. Amazing.
We got a pizza.
I love
Only-
pizza.
Only
New
half
choice.
eaten. We got a Subway sandwich. Only
Even-
half eaten.
Only half eaten. Brilliant. I love a half eaten Subway sandwich. I mean,
I know. I
what
know.
is better than, a soggy sandwich? That's
New
half eaten.
choice.
I love that. What could be better than a chicken drumstick in a bin shed?
I know, right? And you thought I forgot today was your birthday.
Like, you know what? I'm so happy that you got me a chicken drumstick for my birthday, Dan. Like, you're the best ever. Like,
New
you're so
choice.
dreamy. You're the best boyfriend ever. And what would I do without you?
Well, you'd probably be living in that block of flats back there instead of in the bin.
Yeah,
But that where's the excitement?
exactly. Where's the thrill in being homeless by a bin shed? I mean, It's just perfect, really.
I mean, maybe the flat would have been a bit exciting before they removed all the cladding.
New choice.
Before they painted it bright neon pink.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get the hustle and bustle of people, you know, and you don't get, you know, people just throwing stuff at you, and
you don't get the planes accidentally crashing into it.
Exactly. I mean, we've just
it's
got
bright
it all
pink. Everyone can see it.
Yeah, we've just got it all at the bin shed, you know.
Whereas, yeah, exactly. You don't know. Maybe someone's gonna throw in a sandwich. Maybe someone's gonna throw in a cupcake. Maybe someone's gonna urinate into the box. You don't know.
You don't know.
It's a surprise every day.
New
Every
choice.
day.
It's a surprise every 13 minutes.
Sure, for sure.
On the dot. I don't know if there's. It's like clockwork. It's every 13 minutes something just gets thrown in.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, we just see a lot of drama, you know, who slept with who, you know, just, you know, having a random chat down the alleyway, you know, we get to see all of it, really. Who needs soaps when you get to see down the side of a back of an alley, you know?
New choice.
Who wants soaps when you get to see an alien landing in to the behind the back of the bin shed?
Also, who needs soap? And scene. All right. Thank you, Kat. Very good.
Okay.
Fun. Thank you, Danny, for calling our new choices. For our next game, we are going to need, as a suggestion, a genre or type of either film, television, or theater. And we will also need an ordinary household object. All right, so our suggestion, the first one I see there is thriller. So a thriller is the genre. And hairbrush was the first object. So a thriller and a hairbrush will be involved in the scene. And for this game, this is called dubbing. So if Z and Danny would please have your cameras on. And for this thriller involving a hairbrush, Z and Danny will be on screen, but they will not be providing their own voices. Instead, Viney will be providing Z's voice. And Paul will be providing Danny's voice. So Z and Danny will be
Sorry, who's my
performing
voice?
silently. Viney will be Z's voice.
Danny. Okay.
And Paul will be Danny's voice. All right, and we will have the scene of a thriller involving a hairbrush. And begin.
Have you seen my hairbrush? It's been missing since yesterday, and I'm just so worried about what might have happened to my hairbrush because my hair is knotted.
Oh, that's so disappointed to hear that. I mean, why did it go missing? Did it go walkabout or something? What happened to it?
I don't know. I think it could be more serious. I'm looking in my cleavage. It's not in there. Sometimes I do lose things in there. It's
Yeah.
big.
All right. Well, it might be down my bum cleavage. I can have a look down there if you
I'll
want.
just got my lipstick down there. That's
What, down my bum cleavage? What's your lipstick doing down my bum cleavage?
no, it
Were
was
we
down
drunk
my-
last night again?
I mean, sometimes it does go down my cleavage, but this is more sinister. This is it's dangerous. I think there could be real trouble afoot because where is it? Where is it?
Well, last time you got drunk and you used a hedgehog as a hairbrush. That worked before, didn't it?
It's to some extent, I suppose, but I can't see any hedgehogs around. I don't think. I'm just feeling very, very stressed about it, and I don't think I could find a hedgehog right now. You know that they're declining in the wild. That's also a problem.
That is true, but if more people used them as hairbrushes, they wouldn't decline as much because people would value them more, wouldn't they? And they'd put out more sources of milk. Then the hedgehog population would just multiply, wouldn't it?
Oh, I have got something. I can't really tell what it is. But I'm
Not a
using
knit comb, is it?
no, I think maybe it's a pen. Unfortunately, I'm very nearsighted, and I've just picked up the nearest thing I could see. Oh my, it is a pen. Oh, who put this pen here?
Sorry, I don't think that's going to work. Do you want to borrow my beard comb? It's only been used once. Look, I do my beard with it every day. Look, got this fine fluffy beard here. Look, it's got to be down here somewhere. Look, it's got to be down here. Here, what? Look, see? Look at that. Only been used once. Only one good owner. Yours for a £5. You want it? You want it? £5?
Oh, it looks kind of greasy.
All right, £4 then. £4. £4. I'll throw in 2 hedgehogs. 4 hedgehogs.
Oh, it just looks horrible. I just can't believe you even suggested that. It's disgusting.
Oh, this is just
No.
offensive now.
No.
And scene. The thrilling thriller of Danny's beard. But you're all frightened. Ooh.
Can I just confess, when you first said Thriller, I wrongly thought you meant someone was suggesting the video Michael Jackson Thriller. And I was going to do Danny's voice coming in and going, I would have taken it down a different dimension, I think.
That would have been brilliant.
We'll save that for the after show party.
All right, that'll be fun.
Come on.